I'm quite pleased, folks. It could be Monday, as I always say, but it's not. It's hump day. Coming down off of a little high. Of course, yesterday was trash. LeBron Tuesday, and his fans, Let's not forget them, because they're his disciples who are out here spreading his bullshit. But today is not about LeBron. Today is about, well, you see the title, and I'm gonna sit here and ride for a little while and see if anybody's gonna join. But I want to talk about what's been going on for maybe a week now, and it's this Molly Karam thing on ESPN. Now, let's get one thing straight. Stephen A. Smith is what I like to call a matriarchy product. And what do I mean by that? I mean, for whatever reason, he grew up with a bunch of women. Dad wasn't really around. And folks, like you know me, I'm going to drive this point home. If it ain't no man around, you can look for two things. You can look for a lot of gray area type stuff. Nothing concrete, really. Not a whole lot of structure. And almost most things are on the table. Most things go. It's nothing you really shouldn't do. Everything is open for discussion. Everything. And that's Stephen A. Smith. Now, this isn't the first time I've said this about this bum. Now, folks, you can be enamored by how much money people make and all of that stuff. That stuff means absolutely nothing when you get right down to it, folks. Money. People tend to respect people who just have money. It don't matter where their money come from, how they got it, or what. That's just America. Capitalism. I asked my boy one time, folks. I asked him, I said, man, just think hypothetically. Can you have a capitalistic society and be morally positive? What I mean by that, capitalism is not like trading. I give you something and you give me something of equal value. That's not what capitalism is. Capitalism is about getting a good deal, getting a better deal than the person that I'm dealing with. But that's what I asked my boy. So, to tell the truth, can you be morally just in a capitalistic system? I don't know. But let's get back to the subject. Because Stephen A. Smith, he's in the same vein as LeBron James. I hate to keep bringing him up, but whenever I talk about a feminine man, you can best believe LeBron's name gonna come up, because he is the poster boy for bitch-ass niggas. Calm down, Ed. He is the poster boy for bitch-made dudes. So let's get into this Molly Karam thing. Molly, I don't know what to say about her. As far as a leader and a mediator on a host a debate show, I give her a 7. But a lot of times when she starts talking, I find myself trying to tune her out. Because eventually she gonna say something that's just airheaded and dumb. She's a good looking woman. That helps. I can't have Aunt Esther on there trying to mediate. So her looks, pretty lady, like most women that's got money, you don't know how to properly dress yourself. I'm just putting it out there. You just like a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old girl is how you dress yourself. You got it all this showing. You come to a desk and high up, there go your legs. All man, whatever, man. She called herself marrying Jalen Rose, and not 3 good months in, they getting divorced. Molly Karam, if you weren't used before then, bitch, you used publicly. I'm not gonna get into that though. I already did, but that's beyond this. But let's get into this Stephen A. Molly Karam. Molly Karam apparently was making $500,000 a year. Folks, I'm not gonna sneeze at $500,000 a year. Because I'm promising you, if you can't live very well off of $500,000 a year, what you are is a damn fool. That's what you are. I know everybody wants to make more money and more money. I get it. But if you can't live well off of getting $500,000 every year, you got a problem. Now, Stephen A. making $20 million, I heard, a year. Dang, all Molly get is, she don't even get a million. She don't even get $1 million. Dang. But still, I didn't see her coming in there in no rags. Molly Karam is very well dressed. I don't think ESPN buys her clothes. She is very well dressed. I don't see her coming in there with kinky hair and shoes that's rolled over. But what I really want to get to, because I don't want to get into her, because even I know in the workplace, that's how they do you. Bye. Oh, you think you all that? You think you gonna push us around? You better have some tapes of me grabbing your butt cheeks if you think that's gonna happen. You gonna get in here and you gonna push execs around. That's men. You are truly delusional. And then you got a bitch sitting over there in, or whatever the hell color suit Stephen A. called himself buying, lavender and light. This stuff is so funny to me. Fashionistas with balls and a penis. Fashionistas. Ryan Clark, scatterbrain bum. Oh, I ain't got no respect from a man who gets alimony from a lady. You sound like a goddamn fool. Then who should get alimony? Then matter of fact, women shouldn't get alimony if you want to go there. Come out with your man cake. If Stephen A. wanted her to be on that show, she'd be on that show right now. I used to catch all that little weird stuff that they had going on. Wes, I wish I could do this, and Stephen A. can do this, and I can't. I don't know nothing about that life. When people start talking like that, we've got an issue because it's inappropriate. I know it's joking, but what do they say about jokes, folks? There's some truth in it. It's some passive aggressive bullshit going on. Okay, Molly, I don't know where she's going to end up, but it ain't going to be, I find it very hard to believe she's going to land in a place better than where she was. I don't know, folks, but I don't think she is. And folks, to tell you the truth, I'm sad not to, when I do watch that foolishness that they got on ESPN First Take, that I won't see her pretty face. That kind of threw me off. But if you think you can go and do better, more power to you, Molly Karam. More power to you. I don't think you can. I don't think you're gonna go. Hey man, I don't know. ESPN is like Good Morning America. Your face was all up in the place, and I get it. But let me. I'm gonna mention one more thing, folks. After this all happened, I watched the clip of Stephen A. on his podcast, and just like LeBron James can't help himself but be who he is, which is a bitch. That's the same thing I'm gonna say about Stephen A. Here's how this he here's what he was talking about on his podcast. He gets on the podcast, oh man, Molly Carum abruptly has left, has resigned, and I'm hurt. I'm saddened by this. Me and Molly been doing this thing together for 10 years, and blah 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 blah, and blah 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 blah, and blah 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 blah. I want the best for her, and blah 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 blah. And then without even a damn segue or break, this bitch talk about, and now I wanna talk about this, but this ain't got nothing to do with Molly. Let me repeat what this faggot did. Oh, I love Molly, and we've been to this, and we did this together for 10 years, and we looked out for each other, and did. Now I want to talk about this, and this ain't about Molly, but some people think they worth more than they are. He just went on and on, flapping his lips, looking like a fool. Oh, I know some detail, but that ain't none of y'all business. Why are you even talking about it? Stephen A. is just like Gil's Arena. A bunch of scatterbrained, tattooed, half man, half bitches talking. Oh, yeah, and some people need to know they lane, and some people think they worth this, and then, but this ain't about Molly. He kept saying that shit. It was about Molly, you bitch ass, scatterbrained bum. Yeah, I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. Bitch made. My daddy this, my daddy that. Hey, I get it. Your daddy might have screwed you, but let me tell you what you were stuck with. A bunch of damn women. And that's how you roll. I don't have a problem with women acting like women. What I got a problem with is men walking around with penis and balls and conducting themselves like a bitch. I got a problem with that. I'm always going to have a problem with it. The same problem I got when I turn on the WNBA and try to watch a game and I see a bunch of half women, half dudes running around, faking the funk, scatterbrained. Bunch of scatterbrained bitches. What did Umas call them? Yeah, I'm going to say what he said. A bunch of nappy-headed hoes. Damn. Dang, I'm glad that I went ahead and said his name. Because most of the time, folks, when I think of a name, and then I'll get ready to say it, it's gone. No, Imus. I remember him. That's what he said, a bunch of nappy-headed hoes. Damn. No, they ain't nappy-headed. They got straight hair. They got straight hair, Imus, because they going by it. So I don't know what the hell you talking about, Imus. They going by their hair, and it be straight. Now, the whole part, I ain't gonna get into that. Yeah, Stephen A. He shot her the short one. And what was it about? It was about one bitch showing another bitch that I'm the top bitch. That's Stephen A. I couldn't get over what he did, but I noticed what he did. It's all bitch. Oh, yeah, I love Molly, and this and that, and that. Like when the ladies say on Kevin Samuels, Kevin Samuels say, why you leave your husband? Blah, 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 blah. Well, he's a great guy, and he's a good father, Okay, but you divorced him. Why'd you divorce him? Irreconcilable difference. You see how lame these bitches are? And then men come right behind it and try the same shit. Scatterbrain. Fluid. We got so many fluid men out here these days. Oh my goodness. They more fluid than water. I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of watching men be bitches and then women call themselves trying to be men. You look retarded as hell. But yeah, that's Stephen A. Good looking. Good looking. But I don't think he stuck up for her, and I think he was trying to teach her a lesson. We're going to see how this is going to go. Now, I saw the new lady that replaced her, and I've seen her before, and it seemed like she was doing a good job. Bright, bubbly. I like what I saw, but give him some time. It's still Me Too time, folks. Give it some time, and let's talk about some shit where she's gonna show her true nature. Oh, it's a girl code. The girl code. Okay, let me give you the code. The mafia had a code, folks. Right? They had a code. White folks have a code. Yeah, y'all got a code. I'm gonna tell you what I think is the strongest code on the planet. Is the black woman code. The code that they have betwixt themselves. White men are not invited into the black chick code. Guess who else is not invited into this code that black women got? Oh, you're gonna trip on this one. Black men. They not a part of the code. I got one more group that's not a part of the sister code of black women. And this one is really gonna get you. Guess who else is on the outside looking in when it comes to this black girl code? Whoa, I don't even know if I should say it. But I'm gonna say it. You know who else isn't a part of the sister code? Black children. You on the outside looking in when it comes to the sister code. Kids. But hey, Molly Cam, good luck to you. Good luck to you. But you might have bit off more than you can chew. Talking about your own show. Who the hell wants to see you with your own show? What are you gonna be talking about? Let me tell you my favorite woman in the world of sports, period. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna tell you my favorite female in sports, period. Oh, this gonna blow your mind. I've got two favorite women in sports. One is an athlete, and the other one is in the media sector. Here they are, folks. My favorite woman in sports is Angel Reese. And if you believe that, let me tell you what else. I got some gold doo-doo that I want to sell you. Angel Reese, you got to be out of your damn mind. If Angel Reese was a man, she'd be LeBron. No, in sports, Naphecia Collier is my favorite sports because she can ball. But she ain't got to be no man strutting around to do it, to be great at what she does. Thank you, Naphecia. Keep your clothes on, but thank you for that. And do you know who in media is my favorite woman? Folks, I'm getting ready to tell you. I ain't ashamed. Is Hannah motherfucking Storm. Class, like Stephen A would say, class personified. LeBron ain't no class personified. LeBron is a bitch. But yeah, Hannah Storm is got it going on. She don't have to come all out of her clothes to be beautiful and refined and classy. Thank you, Hannah Storm. Hannah Storm look better. Hannah Storm is like Asian wine. Hannah Storm don't let them doctors uh, uh, get them knives on your face, because then you're going to look stupid. Then you're going to look like a damn alien. Then you're going to look like Lil' Kim or Serena Williams, looking like a damn Martian. But anyway, folks, we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to miss Molly Carum. I'm going to miss her in her pretty self. But I'm not really going to miss when she tried to get on and toot her little woman horn. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say, folks. Appreciate you watching. That's all. I'll hit you guys up later. Have a good one. Peace out.